Sup guys, I'm AUSSIE METALHEAD. I'm doing 150 classic albums by the end of the year. I'm also doing Patreon requests and new releases. I had no idea Sleeping with Sirens was releasing an album today. I just finished doing Olivia Rodrigo today, and I plan to only do that one because I'm still sick from the flu. But Sleeping with Sirens is a band that I've seen live, I think 3 times now. One at the Best Good Things that has been so far, with 2022 with Bring the Horizon and Deftones, and then another at 2024, and I was meant to see them as a sideshow in 2024 as well. But yeah, I haven't really delved into their catalog much, but I do know like the most popular tracks like Can't Hang, Audrey Hepburn, all that sort of stuff, just absolute bangers. And yeah, I thought to check this one out because I know I'm probably going to like it, and especially considering the fact that I've been doing Pierce the Veil, which feels like they go hand in hand together with the high vocals, post-hardcore, screamo sort of stuff. I'm starting to do Pierce the Veil every single month, so might as well do Sleeping with Sirens as well. But yeah, I'm curious to delve into it. Let's see how it goes.
It's so not to give up when you've got everything.
I wonder if Jordan Fish is on this, because he's on everything.
No eyes can see,
No, Will Yip.
so when it all comes falling and there's nothing you can do, don't give up, don't let it bury you.
Oh. I fucking love Callum Close. Ooh. Oh. As someone that like vaguely knows some of their songs and have enjoyed them, I don't know if this is disappointing because it's quite similar to the stuff that they've all like done, but for me, I like that because I wanted to delve into Sleeping with Sirens' discography more, and this just sounds like an up-to-date version of the sound that they were doing in like 2010 and 2011 and stuff like that. So I'm more than happy to listen to this because Callum's voice still sounds sick, and all of the instrumentation, all of that, it doesn't feel like it's gotten formulaic to the same level as like a Bullet for My Valentine's recent albums and stuff like that. I feel like they're just doing like, I remember their albums, there was like one that did like more electronic sort of stuff, and it kind of felt like Imagine Dragons but with some screamo, and a lot of their more recent albums just feels very by the book. And despite the fact that this could be considered as such because it's going down a very similar route as they've always done, or what I assume that they've always done because I've heard the 2010 2011 tracks, it like the amount of energy within the riffs, the amount of energy when it comes to like the drumming, all of that sort of stuff, all of like the, I guess like progressions, all that sort of stuff feels, I guess like not formulaic enough, like not too formulaic to the point where it still feels fresh and it's like, oh, this is just a, it feels like an updated version of a Sleeping with Sirens song instead of them just going through the same sort of emotion, like motions. Like it just feels good. If I don't know, I really like it.
Get lost every now and then. We get lost every now and then. I understand what you feel like.
All right. This is probably heavier than some of the earlier stuff. Like, this feels like more in line with the metalcore than like the more screamo post-hardcore stuff that they would do. Oh. Just fucking solid. If you haven't watched one of my videos before, I do ratings on the side. These are my first listen ratings. I listen to these projects multiple times over before I post them to my Discord, where you can chat to me about my ratings. I'm always active in there. I try and keep that place to be an actual, like, normal place to be. So if there's weird shit there, you can always tell me and I'll deal with it. But we don't really get that ever. But yeah, with I also post the Album of the Year, which is the music rating website that I use. It says 600 written reviews. I've done about 1,400 in the past year and a half. Before this channel existed, I basically only listened to 10 albums across my entire life: Linkin Park, Bring Me the Horizon, Beartooth, that sort of stuff. So not too far off of Sleeping with Sirens. But yeah, that's all I ever listened to. And then I started this channel to delve into like classic albums for the first time, all that sort of jazz. So I did like Thriller, Mark Jackson, all that sort of stuff. But over the course of those 1,400 albums, I've basically gotten a 6 out of 10 average rating, as you can see here. I solely think that speaks to my Patreon, because over on my Patreon, it's $5 a month to start out. And no matter what tier you're under, you can request an album. It just depends on the length. If you go up to $18, you can request 90 minutes. $5, you get to request 20. And people are going to request good stuff. I have 250 people over on Patreon. They all have the ability to request an album. That basically means I can only do Patreon requests and sometimes new releases. So I don't listen to anything outside of Patreon requests, and they're more likely to request something that is good. Like if I look at my 10 out of 10 albums, it's just all the classic albums, basically. Except Saturday Night Rest, which is incredibly underrated in the Deftones discography. But yeah, with all of that being said, I think spiritually my average is 5 out of 10. I think if something's a 5.1, I think it's above average. And with that being said, I think this is like a pretty... I would go 7.5, 8, like a good to great Sleeping with Sirens track. Like this, as someone that is like a casual listener, this is a type of track that I would want to hear from a new Sleeping with Sirens album. Like something that is a bit fresh, a bit up to date, has the same level of punch, and has Colin Quinn singing his absolute tits off. Yeah. It feels like it leans a bit more into the camp than the other stuff. Even. Like it sounds like it could be like a Twilight track, like Decode by Paramore sort of stuff. Just like amped up. It's just such good listening. It kind of sounds like the code Promise Me, Promise Me. Like a more edgy Skins UK, I feel like this could fit in there. But it feels like a completely different nostalgic like lane than the original songs. It's cool. Oh, I love how thunderous that one was. There's kind of like a new metal-y tinge to like the vocal effects on their strings, which I like. My worry is that these two are going to be the best tracks on them because they front loaded with the singles, and these are good fucking tracks. Yeah, like I would say this is a 7, like just a straight up good track. But as I said, like I'm actually kind of worried because there's not too many albums that like front load their singles in the first like 2 tracks, and usually singles are the ones that are like are the standout tracks. It's the one that like for especially for like a casual listener, for me when it comes into like their albums for now, like the ones I know is probably the singles. Like I'm pretty sure Hepburn would be a single from the 2010 album and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, maybe there are other tracks on those albums that I actually will like more than the singles, but as someone that's coming in only knows some of the singles and I like those ones, it's like, oh, now I'm kind of worried because like you front loaded what potentially could be the best tracks at the start, instead of like interspersing it throughout the record. So I'm slightly worried that the rest of the album won't live up to the same like quality as these tracks, but yeah. Kind of reminds me of some of the, like the guitars and stuff. The way it bounces sounds similar to like Jaws of Life stuff. A pass on bottom maybe. When did these singles come out? Because these are decent streaming numbers. You know, I think Forever Always might be a 7.5, because I feel like this is a 6.5, 7 for me. Like it's a decent good track. It feels like they're going towards more like traditional sounds like in this sphere, like in the hardcore sort of metalcore stuff. This is fucking good. I think like the entire album might be fucking banger. Incredibly solid. I wonder, alright, I guess like talking about it, like looking at some of the ratings on Album of the Year and stuff like that, it looks like their two albums, let me find it, How It Feels to Be Lost in Gossip weren't like great albums. And I guess I wonder what caused there to have a resurgence. Like I see that the 2022 album and this one are getting like a lot more love than those two albums that did prior. And it's like, these guys have been around for like 15, 16 years now, and they would have had a short stint. It would have been like 2010 to 2015 of like albums that people like rated decently high, like Madness. The 2010 album up to Madness. What happened for them to get rejuvenated? Was it like just like they went into COVID for whatever reason, and then COVID rejuvenated them to like sit down, listen, like make music, and then really want to tour and stuff like that again? Because I don't know if I remember, because I didn't go to basically any concerts until after COVID, because I graduated 2018, and then I just chilled for a tiny bit, and then COVID happened within like pretty quickly. So I didn't really go to that many concerts before COVID. So I don't know if they were touring a lot in Australia before COVID, but they tour regularly here now. And I guess I just wonder if like anyone knows that, did they get like a rejuvenation during that period or whatever? Because it feels like they're kind of back better than ever in a lot of regards, especially with like these streaming numbers are actually kind of crazy from my understanding. Like if I look at their tracks, like they have some bangers, right? Like they have a lot of streams, but the idea that like this has 50 million streams over the course of like nearly 2 decades, where this has like 4 million in 3 months, is really good. Like it seems like they're gaining a lot more like popularity, and I guess I wonder where that would stem from. Like where did they get that spark back? Ooh, I like this. I thought it was going to like have the chance to be like potentially my favorite track, but I don't think it's gonna realize that. It's just staying with Cutie Patootie, you know? I thought it was going to have a bit more oomph to it. Oh, I like that guitar. That's cute. I like it. I'll go like 6.5, like decent, a good track. Could go up a tiny bit, I'm not sure. Because I do like the vocals. And I like the sentiment. Like it's one of the things I really appreciate about like this, I guess like area of post-hardcore and stuff like that, is them being more than comfortable to be a bit cutie patootie. I really love how they infuse pop into their stuff. It just feels like pop goes punk, but they making original music, which is cool. Ooh. It's like kind of sugary pop levels of like catchiness. Very similar to like, I guess like this sort of part reminds me of some of the parts of like Parasite Eve and Post-Human, which I really like. Ooh, I like this. It was good. Maybe even 7.5. Yeah, I'll give it 7.5. I think it's good to great track. Sorry if I'm not giving as much commentary or like energy. I just am still sick.
in the same old
This is a weird pull, but that song by Andre from Victorious, for whatever reason, this is reminding me of that. But I absolutely fucking adored that track. Like for something like to do the melody or like the way that it's catchy reminds me of it. It's like "Song to You," I think, by
left on repeat. It
Andre
goes
from
on
Victorious.
and on, it goes on and on. I keep trying my best to figure out who I'm supposed to be. But I'm stuck in the same old cycle left on repeat. It goes on and on, it goes on and on and on. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. I'm stuck in the same old cycle left on repeat. On and on and on. Na, na, na,
Na,
na,
na,
na,
na, na, na, na.
na, na.
Na, na.
So bury yourself deep down in the river. It all comes down to this. All comes down to this. The heart can leave you blind and make you lose your mind. Don't let it bring you down. It all comes back around. Facing yourself like a house of matches. Spark to the flame. Let it
Alright,
burn
this
down.
feels like classic.
That's where you'll be found. It all comes back around. So bury yourself deep down in the river. Drown out the thoughts of the lonely whispers. It all comes down to this. All comes down to this. Bleed out the parts when they leave you broken. Sew up the wounds when they cut you open. Just wash it all away. Save it for another day.
I like the drums in this one a bit more than the other tracks. Feels like it gives out quite a bit more punch.
That you fell into left a mark. Now you're so consumed. Don't let it bring you down. It all comes back around. Afraid looking over your shoulder, pulling you back when you thought it was over. Shadows shrinking now before you hit the ground. Bury yourself deep down in the river. Drown out the thoughts of the lonely whispers. It all comes down to this. All comes down to this. Bleed out the parts when they leave you broken.
I feel like this is kind of a great track, which makes me think that I might give this like an 8.5 on a listen or something. Because I still think the ending and stuff might be my favorite. This is really nice.
It all comes down to this. All comes down to this. So bury yourself deep down in the river. Drown out the thoughts of the lonely whispers. It all comes down to this. All comes down to this. Bleed out the parts when they leave you broken. Sew up the wounds when they cut you open. Just wash it all away. Save it for another day.
Ooh. Fuck me. That's a great song. This has been a really consistent and solid project. Like, the issue that I would thought I might have with like the singles being front loaded, definitely not the case. Ooh.
Don't be
This one's like just very much an album track for me. It's like decent. It doesn't ruin the trajectory of the pacing of the album at all. It just sits there and keeps you there. Like 6.5 to 7 maybe. I'll lean towards 7. It's pretty good. Ooh. I love how, like, industrial this sounds. It's going, it's growing. You know, it's 7.5. It's grown on me over time. Like, ooh. Ooh, yeah, I really love this, like, it's like knocked loose sort of stuff. I don't know where it stems from, like 2020's metalcore stuff, like what caused it, but like I love it. It has such like a nu metal sort of energy to it too. Ooh. It feels like such a perfect melding of their sort of emo pop post-hardcore stuff and like 2020 sort of metalcore stuff in general. I think it's kind of an amazing track. I love it. It slaps. I love it. It feels so nostalgic, but so fresh. I love it. It's a bit cheesy, but like in the best way possible. What a banger, dude. Oh. This one might be like the first proper 6 to me, but still decent. I like it. You know, it's just good. It just keeps like every single time I feel like I might have like a bit of apprehension towards the track, just the more it plays on, it's like the more I just like, oh, I'm into it. I'm so glad that this is like a very consistent record too. As I said, I was a bit worried, but like this year has been kind of trash for music, I feel, but this is nice.
It's just a process. I'm changing my behavior. I was unconscious. I don't wanna feel this anymore, and I know that I can make it on my own. But I don't wanna enter all alone. It's just a process. Yeah. It's just a process. I'm sick with frustration. This whole generation. No communication. When nobody's
Yeah, I love the more industrial shit. That, like, it reminds me of Knock Loose. I don't know if that's where it's from, but like, it sounds so cool. It's a nice little beefing of their sound. Ooh. Yeah, this feels very new metal-y too. Oh. Oh. At least 7, but like towards like 7.5 as well. This is a good to great album. Fuck, that's good. 7.5. Good to great track. What the fuck? The longest track. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be a bit of a sadder one.
Faith comes like a flame, like a fever, all the same. Pain comes like the rain, wash you clean, melt away. Time moves like the wind, like a whisper to defend.
I love how heavy that drumming is. I love the backing vocals. Ooh, oh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, what a fucking great track. What a great track. This is a good fucking album. Kind of reminds me of like New Devil's verse by like Color Decay. It was good. Oh, I love the vocals.
Lost my direction, don't know how to go on. You're on my own. I'm tired of always feeling alone. It's a long, long, winding road. Alright. I always feel like a runaway train. My hands off the wheel, gonna watch it go down in flames. Just another day of feeling hopeless. Is this all I know? It's all the same old song. Gonna replay. If I don't fix this now, it'll all be useless.
Ooh.
It's a long, long, winding road. Can I learn to let it go? There's a storm that's raging in my brain, turning my eyes into a blur. I tell myself it won't be the same, but each time I get up, I just make it worse. Leave me here on my own. Lost my direction, don't know how to go on. Here on my own. I'm tired of always feeling alone. I found my way through the corner of the bottom. I had some habits, but I found out how to solve them. I realized that I'm not always a problem. I figured out that there's good inside of all this. I'm getting better at forgiving like I used to. Instead of holding on to
Oh.
things that don't define you.
7.5 at least.
Gotta love myself just by my missteps. Open up and live life, don't know nothing now. A tidal wave keeps pulling me down. I don't regret what I don't know. If I don't learn to breathe, then I know I'll drown. I don't regret what I don't know. Left and twisted, breaking me apart. I can't go back to what I knew before. There was a way that I can play it now. I don't regret what I
Oh.
don't know.
Cool.
There's a storm that's raging in my brain, turning my eyes into a blur. I tell myself it won't be the same. Yeah. There's a storm that's raging in
This is a great track.
my eyes into a blur. I tell myself it won't be the same, but each time I get up, I just make it worse. You're on my own. Lost my direction, don't know how to go
Yeah, this was a really fucking good album. I'm not surprised, but the way that it ended up happening, I am a bit surprised about. But like, I'm not surprised I ended up liking a Sleeping with Sirens album. I feel like just because Kellen Quinn's vocals and everything, I'm just going to like it. But the fact that it kind of introduced like knock loose sort of stuff, with like more industrial sort of sounds, it got like a bit heavier. There's a bit more metalcore sort of stuff. There's some like aspects that veer into like new metal sort of like vocal inflections, shit like that. Just the way that they were able to like flesh out and like freshen their sound compared to the stuff they were doing back then, but then also incorporate a lot of like nostalgic sort of elements that would be around those 2000s, late 2000s sort of sound, but they just didn't like delve into, or at least from what I've heard, because I've had just a few tracks from the first two albums. Maybe I'm completely off base there, but like, and this is actually like, this also, the nostalgic elements that they're all taking upon here are ones that they also did themselves back then. But anyway, it just sounds, despite being a bit of a nostalgic trip, a bit of a like a just fresh sound. I like it a lot. They're solid as fuck. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support further, watching this far is more than support enough, but I can only listen to albums that are requested on Patreon. So if no one requests a Sleeping with Sirens album on Patreon, then I can't listen to any more Sleeping with Sirens on the channel. It's just the fact that I have like over 600 requests this year alone, and it's June. So yeah, I don't have time to do other stuff, but if you request that, I would happily do some Sleeping with Sirens, because I think doing Sleeping with Sirens alongside Pistovet would be kind of cute. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Absolutely love you. Sick album. Peace.